Hey everybody, welcome back to K Job's Views. I am your host, K Job. I'm really excited today because I'm doing a user submitted suggestion. So my cousin Sabrina, thank you for following me, suggested that I check out this movie called Red Dawn on Hulu. So I did. So Red Dawn is a 2012 movie with Chris Hemsworth, Josh Peck, and Josh Hutcherson. The runtime for the movie is about an hour and 33 minutes. And it is an action movie dealing with a small town that's been invaded and taken over by North Korean, essentially insurgents, I guess we might call them. The town's been taken over by North Korea anyways. And this group is fighting back. They're fighting back to get back their town. So I will say for this movie, it is a very decent action movie. I actually, let me start with the review part of it. I give this movie like a B minus C plus. It was a decent action movie. It was. Like when the action was necessary, I thought the action was cool. It was good to watch. There were just these gaping plot holes that I couldn't ignore. Like there were just certain and honestly, for what it's worth, I really think the plot holes had to do with editing because there were parts referenced in the movie that kind of alluded to a magnitude or alluded to some deepness that we hadn't seen. For example, Josh Peck plays Chris Hemsworth's younger brother, Matt, and he has this girlfriend who named Erica. And this, at one point in the movie, he does something extremely ballsy for his girlfriend, which by Chris Hemsworth's reaction is on par for how he always was just willing to risk everyone for his girlfriend. But you guys didn't actually play that out in the movie, so that part kind of seems like it came out of nowhere. And although I'm sure you guys recognize the names Josh Hutcherson, Josh Peck, and Chris Hemsworth, as they've all been in action movies, including Hunger Games, Divergent, all that stuff, Thor. But and you'll also see a lot of other actors you recognize, including Edwin Hodge, who was also in this movie. But despite these all being recognizable actors who do great performances, there also seems to be a writing issue. The writing's just very simplistic and not... It's just very simplistic. Even for an action movie, it's very simplistic. So I wasn't feeling that. And the writing they gave for the North Koreans was terrible. Like, terrible. These people somehow strategized to take over a small town in the Northwest U.S., near Seattle or Portland or something, but you guys are giving these simple ass lines and these undeveloped characters. It again, I really think there was a writing editing issue in this movie that really took away from the goodness of the movie. But other than that, the movie was really good. So that's why I still give it a C plus or a B minus, because I think it's above passing or just above passing. And the action was great. The action was good. It's like that was it, you know? It just was. But there's a cool twist at the end. So I'll give you a little spoiler alert. Chris Hemsworth doesn't survive the whole movie. Look at that. That was really good. So I didn't see that coming. He died. Like when there's like 15 or 20 minutes left. His death stands for something, which is cool, but he dies. So if you do start watching the movie, continue watching it because it's a good movie at the very end. Oh, it's an art movie at the very end. Anyways, this is K Job with K Job Views. Thank you for checking me out. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, so do it now. And I'll check you guys on the next flick.